Crew, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
What's good, guys? The Knicks podcast in the place to be. As you can see, I got world peace on the head. That's for the MLK day. I'm also not wearing pants. I was trying not to have the big screen open right now. Got my underwears on because I am off today. You know, not because of MLK. It's my regular day off, happens to be. But game time is at 3 p.m. We got snow on the ground outside. Haven't been outside in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So super hard working dude here, guys. 16 hours on Saturday. I basically work 11 hours every single day when I'm working. I take my 2 days off though. I don't know how guys on my job work more than that. Anyway, people have a dream. They're trying to get rich. They're trying to buy houses. They're trying to take care of the kids. They're trying to buy new things for their family and for themselves and stuff. You know, you have to work for it, man. And thank God for people like Martin Luther King that they gave us the opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? So even to this day, a lot of people still don't get it, don't get that concept, you know, of opportunity or why even Martin Luther King is a big deal. You know, so I mean, I'm trying to get this picture up here. So anyway, this is from Facebook here. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but let's get this share the screen real quick. Tried to get it. I think I pushed the wrong button. Coming in hot as always, guys. So we got it on the screen. Let's put it here. There you go. So we got MLK on the screen. So I mean, what does MLK mean to you guys, man? Before we get started, MLK, I see people keep saying that that he made an iconic speech. I'm not sure if you know, saying that whatever Martin Luther King did as iconic, I don't think that's the right wording for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that puts it in the right context of what he was all about. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys can hear me because I'm working my old headphones because the other ones broke. You know what I'm saying? Messing around with you guys, you know, I broke my headphones. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Make sure I turn these things up here. Make sure I can hear pretty good because I can hear myself, but it's not like how the other headphones were. Anyway, got it popping here. So yeah, what does MLK mean to you? And the word iconic. Iconic means to me is like it has something to do with like entertainment to me. Something iconic or an iconic moment. Iconic moment is like something that's like an entertainment kind of thing. But I don't think what MLK was doing was iconic per se. You know what I'm saying? Iconic in the civil rights movement, but the civil rights movement wasn't a dance troupe. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a like something that was like positive, like as far as like there was like a lot of like it was like I'm thinking of like some kind of entertainment thing. Like Martin Luther King wasn't entertaining us. He was out there organizing people to protest different things having to do with civil rights, especially in the South. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things happen with that. And if it wasn't for people like him, you know, like Martin Luther King, like I said, I wouldn't be able to have a job that I have now to work 16 hours. And it's nothing. You know, right now I can work that and I don't have to worry about like something happening to me because of the color of my skin or something like that, or living in a certain neighborhood and I'll be looked upon funny because of the color of my skin. You know, now like what's funny now is that I had a dream, right? I never had a dream that there will be other immigrants in the neighborhood that treat you worse than white people treat you. You know what I'm saying? So I could be in a white neighborhood and you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be cordial with you. But then like I got like Indian people in the neighborhood. I got people from out of state and stuff, like people from South America, people from the Eastern Europe and all that. All these guys are mixed together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been living in this neighborhood alone for like maybe like 12 years now, 12 years in this neighborhood. And, I feel like an outsider in this neighborhood sometimes, like coming into this building in particular. I've been living in my building for about 10, 11 years now, just about, and there's people in here that I've seen, come and go, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I think we're probably like the longest tenured people in the building, or one of the longest tenured people in the building. And there's people that look at me like they've never seen me before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that to say that the whole Martin Luther King thing, about how the importance of this day is, like he had a dream that one day that we will be in a place where we all could be in the same spot. But yeah, that was mostly due to segregation, white-black segregation, and all the stuff that came from the slave era, Jim Crow, and all this. You know what I'm saying? But I just saying 2025 now, 2025, we had like racism has evolved. Yeah, and it's kind of like just kind of like weird, you know what I'm saying? It's to the point now where, like, I remember, people will not remember, but people will say go back to Africa or whatever, or even like this Chinese people go back to China or whatever the fuck. Now you got like people from here, that not from here, I should say, from India or from wherever, or from South America or whatever. They come here and tell us to they're telling us to go back to Brooklyn or go back to where you came from or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because we're here and we're going to take your shit from you. You know what I'm saying? Because you were here the whole time and you couldn't get it. So it's a different kind of racism, anyway, just throwing it out there. It's my opinion, my point of view, my podcast, you know what I'm saying? So just throwing that out there. Anyway, Martin Luther King Day. It's a good thing. Well, I was bringing up iconic, right? So I don't think iconic's the right word. So let's look up another word for iconic. Another word for iconic. So another word for iconic, legendary. Let me see, 19 synonyms. What's like a stronger word for iconic? A stronger word for iconic. Feted, exalted. I don't know about those words. A better word than iconic. Let me see. Well, there's one word that I was thinking. Here it goes. This word here. The word is called epochal. Forming or characterizing an epoch. Excuse me, an epoch making, whatever. So I mean, let's see if we can find another a better definition here. Another word for epochal, epochals, I should say. So I'm looking for a straight definition. Extremely important, significant, or influential. I think that describes the speech a little bit better than iconic. You know what I'm saying? So that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, epochal. So the word is called epochal. So I mean, I had a whole thing here to go with that word, but epochal. I think epochal will be a better word than iconic. Because it's not an entertainment type of thing. It's epochal. Epochal meaning that it was a pivotal part in human existence, not just culture or not just an iconic way. It's an epochal way. It's like something that's like a little bit more than iconic. So anyway, that's the way I'm living, man. So that's my little thoughts on Martin Luther King and what racism means to me and what MLK is evolving to, because to tell you the truth, nobody gives a fuck about him anymore. It's really like, oh, we got the day off. Everybody got the day off now. Oh, did I get paid for it? I'm gonna make sure I work on that on that holiday so I can get double time. That's what people are on now. You know what I'm saying? So people are bugged out. Yeah, we need to get that day off. Blah blah blah. Oh, Juneteenth too. But it's gonna come the same thing. It's become like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work on Juneteenth. I'm gonna work on MLK because I'm gonna make sure I get my double overtime that day. That's what people are. That's what my coworkers, that look like me, or look similar to me, heritage that me are saying now about this day. That's the most important thing, other than anything else, man. So it's just weird to see these NBA players being asked, "What does it mean to you?" Blah blah. Yeah, man. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King. You know, it's kind of like embarrassing a little bit. Anyway, let's get into some halftime stuff. 62-54, Atlanta is beating us, man. So listen, you know, like doing these halftime to crunch time used to be what I used to do because of work and whatever. But now, like, I would like to do the full watch along now, but it's just like these halftime to crunch time shows now are something that I can only do because I can't sit and do a whole watch along anymore because I'm gonna end up complaining for the whole 2 hours. You know what I'm saying about the way that the state of basketball is right now, the way that we play, the way that we attack certain teams, the way we're always never prepared for certain things that's happening out there on the court, and how we can't ever get any offense going. We can't get the rotations going. Today, Shamit found a way to get out there. Shamit's playing. Shamit didn't play for 2 games for no reason. You know, so there's a lot of things going on with the Knicks that cannot be explained. You know what I'm saying? And it's annoying following the team, you know, having to deal with that all the time. So anyway, let's check out quarter to quarter. The first quarter, it says 27-26. It wasn't even that close because I think the Knicks came back with a run towards the end of the first quarter. You know, kind of took Atlanta off their heels a little bit. You know, but they were actually cracking us in the first quarter too. You know, so 27 to 26, then 35-28. It really should have been closer to 35-28 in that first quarter. You know, the Knicks probably should have only scored 16 in that first quarter, but like I said, we went on a run at the end there. You know, led by Cameron Payne. I think Brunson hit a couple threes back to back as well. You know what I'm saying? I think he might hit like almost 3 threes back to back. So, you know, we kind of went on a run. That's why this score went up. But like I said, they could have easily scored 16 in that first quarter, and then the Knicks will be down by a whole lot more than they're down by right now. Right now, it's like I said, 62-54. That's an 8-point lead. This game should be like 12. It should be like a 12-point lead now with the way Atlanta's playing. And I can't put my finger on it, like why we can't beat a team like this. Because on paper, there's nobody on their squad that scares you. You know, there's nobody out there that you could really identify as who is the person that's whooping our ass. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Johnson, okay, you know, and you know, of course the little runt over there at Atlanta. Those 2 guys. But outside of that, I can't think of who is on their roster that could possibly be beating us. You know, we'll get into that in a second. Shot charts for Atlanta is on the left-hand side. No shots on the left-hand side, which is weird. Same thing with the Knicks. We're basically playing a similar game. We're getting shots almost in the same spots as Atlanta is. Taking out shot for shot. They actually put up less shots than us. We put up 45 shots. They put up 38. 38 shots to 45. So if the Knicks can continue that pace and make a little bit more, 51% and 53% is about right. You know, so let's dig further, see why we're losing this game here. Biggest lead for Atlanta was 10. Biggest lead for us was 6. So this game is back and forth. They're leading us in rebounds 26-20, which is crazy. You know, we have size, man, but we don't have size that rebound. You know, Mikal Bridges is 6'6". You know, OG might be 6'7". You know, neither one of those guys are strong rebounders. I say that every game. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns is there today, so he's the one rebounding and stuff. But you know, Tom Thibodeau's not playing anybody else that can rebound aside from Precious. You know, and that's why we're not rebounding well. Anyway, 15-15 assists. Steals, we got 5, but they have 7. So this game has been crazy like that. 3 blocks for them, 1 block for us. 10 turnovers for the Knicks, 13 for them. So it's been a frantic pace game here. Points in the paint, 30-22. Knicks are dominating that. Second chance points, they have 6-3, and then fast breaks is 9-5. You know, so this is a weird game here, but they're beating us. They're beating us by 8, right? If I'm not good at math, 62-54. So I really can't call why we're losing, you know, but I can paint a picture how we could win, but we'll talk about that as we go along here. Let's take a look at this box score. I'm going to be looking at the game on a small screen today. My kids are using their tablets, whatever, so I can't use their tablets. Not tablets, their laptops. My laptop, it doesn't work for Gotham Sports, you know what I'm saying? So I have a computer with 3 screens, and I can't get Gotham Sports to work on here either, man. So it's annoying, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Let me see, because somebody's turned my mic down. I don't know if that helps out or not. I'll keep it like that, but I'm not sure if that changes anything. I think somebody was messing with my equipment here. Anyway, let's get into their starters here. They started this guy, Vit Kregic, whatever his name is. 9 points for him, 3 for 4 from 3, 4 assists, 2. He actually played pretty good. Feisty dude out there. 7, 5, and 2 for Jalen Johnson. Okongwu, He had 8. The big guy there is Mr. Trey Young. Trey Young had 18 points, four assists, and 3 steals, which is crazy. Speaking of steals, Dyson Daniels, they were talking about him. I believe he led the league in steals the last couple of years, man. So let's take a look at those stats real quick. Jalen, this is Dyson Daniels there. He's from Australia. Yeah, he's from Australia. Take a look at his season to season here. Steals per game. So 3.1 steals this year. Wow, 3.1 steals. So I don't think I've seen 3.1 steals in a long time. I know they had their, their little trivia question there. But Alex Roberts, is that his name is? I can't think of his name. Let me see. NBA all-time steals leaders. So let's take a look at NBA all-time steals leaders. There's one player I'm thinking about in particular. Where's he at? NBA steals. There you go. Alvin Robertson. Alvin Robertson is a guy that sticks out to me. He also made the All-Star team too. I was going to say that he didn't make the All-Star, but I believe he did make the All-Star a couple times. Yeah, he made it 4 times. So he's the guy that I think of when I think of steals, because 3-point something steals, he did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in his career. 3.7, 3.2, 3 steals there. So he did it, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in his NBA career. You know, he's one of the better defensive players, at least in steals that you've ever seen in the NBA. Rebounding wise and assists also at 5, 6. You know, he's always getting 5 or 6 rebounds per game every year with those steals. For a good portion of his career, he averaged about 15 points per game. You know, averaged out over that time period, and he played a lot of games. Didn't really miss much games either. You know, he was a shooting guard, not really much of a shooter per se. He didn't really shoot the 3-point shot well. But he was a good player, man. I remember him. I always wanted him on the Knicks, Alvin Robinson. I believe Alvin Robinson is in jail. Either he had problems with the law at some point, but 6'4", 185. You know, he had a real nose for the ball, man, Alvin Robinson. So not saying that this kid reminds me at all of Alvin Robinson, but at 6'7", that's the size of guards now in the NBA, man. So prototypical NBA for today, NBA wing. They call it wings now, right? You know, so it is what it is with that. Anybody else? Clint Capella helping out with the rebounding tip. Okongwu also did a decent job inside today. He's actually starting over Clint Capella, which is interesting because Clint Capella should still be starting, but I guess he's they just favor Okongwu because they've been trying to get rid of Clint Capella for the longest. I think he just makes too much. Let's see what the Knicks are doing. High scores: Brunson with 19. Whenever you see Brunson with 19. And you don't see anybody else in double figures, man, that means that the Knicks are fooling around, man. It's a lot of we can't find buckets, and if Brunson wasn't going crazy, we would not be anywhere near close to being competitive in this game. You know, so I maintain the Knicks need to make a trade, bro. You know, I'm starting to really believe they need to make a trade. You know, I believe in these players. You know, some of these players are really good. Josh Hart is good. You know, Mikal is good. All these players are good. Miles, Precious, all these guys are good. Landry's good. Cameron Payne. But the mix as far as the team. How do we make the team better? You know, because we have different weaknesses on the team. How do we make the weaknesses on the team better? You got to do that via trade, you know, because the Knicks don't have room for signing guys and things of that nature, man. So we're going to have to put make some sacrifices here, put some pieces together to try to get players in here that better fit what we need, you know, because we have glaring issues. And if you don't believe we have glaring issues, man, why the fuck are we losing to this Atlanta team? Because, like, once again, outside of Jalen Johnson, who's an up-and-coming player now, and then Trey Young, who else is out there? DeAndre Hunter's out there. He usually kills us. He's been hurt off and on. But you're talking about only a couple people there. Who the hell is Vit Kregic? You know what I'm saying? Dyson Daniels. Who are these people? These guys are not world beaters, so why are we losing to them? You know, Garrison Matthews off the bench. You know, Bogdan is not the same guy. He's been hurt a lot of the last few years or so. So who is actually beating us right now? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, something needs to be done. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's not above my pay grade, you know, because I'm not getting paid at all. But we're back in it now. So, like I said, I'm watching on the small screen, you know, so it's kind of like old school, because that's how I was watching before. Anyway, nobody scored yet. I don't look like 62-56 it is, though. So the Knicks did score. So Knicks little 5-0 run, it looks like. I'm at the 11-11 mark, 62-59. So the Knicks cut the lead a little bit. Trey Young comes around the screen. He just throws up a 3. Knicks with the rebound. So the Knicks got their little run starting in the third quarter, which is what the doctor ordered. Mikal beating everybody down, turn around mid-range jump shot. He knocks that down. So this is how the Knicks play. The Knicks play good when they push the ball this way, when they push action force action and try to get broken shots in the mid range and stuff. When we start trying to do isolation ball and stuff like that, that's when we mess up. He goes a Congo. Oh man, he sidestepped Cat like a Congo who wants to be an all-star. That was an all-star move that he just did just now. You know, he drove the lane and sidestepped him like Dwayne Wade out there. So I don't know if they counted that bucket or if they called it travel or whatever happened now. So I think that move might have been too good. 64 to 61 right now on my clock. 10:28. Brunson has it top of the key. Hopefully you guys can hear me good, man. You say what's up to the chat in a second, man. Cat fakes the three there, drives all the way to the basket, gets the left-handed layup. That's the only way that he can score. If he's not shooting that three or just driving beeline to the basket, what else? How else can he score? Number 27 wide open, nobody guarding him, but they're gonna call something illegal for the Knicks, illegal defense. So Josh Hart is looking like who? What? All right, I'd rather them call the illegal defense than get that open three-point shot, right? Shout out to Rob Bracey in the place, Joe Dean in the place also. Scrolling down, got Kareem Grant. Shout out to Trish. I'm thinking about Trish every day now, man. I know Trish got mad at me in the chat. So don't start your shit. I'll leave. She threatened me. So I don't know if she's still watching in the background. Don't want to say anything. But, shout out to Trish if you're watching. Generation JL. What's good, man? Definitely. Got Brunson posting up now, kicking it out to OG to Mikhail on the drive. Easy layup there. So, I mean, this is the way the Knicks should be able to score. You know, when the Knicks move the ball fast, get the ball up the court and make your cuts. That's how we win. You know, so starting the second half here, you know, we're just showing that we're just a better team than them. But then as soon as this fades away, Tom Thibodeau changes, and then they start doing Brunson basketball, and then we start losing again. So, you know, this is a game of runs, you know. So right now this is the Knicks run. So we got to sit back and wait for Atlanta to get theirs going, you know. Good teams figure out a way to stop the run, at least be able to put the fire out sometimes, you know, and go back and forth. Got Dyson Daniels now, full head of steam all the way to the basket on a blow by, right-handed layup at the rim. It's good. 6'7". He's the one that's guarding Brunson right now. Brunson goes around the screen now. Got him on a switch. Now he's being guarded by another wing, the white kid, Vit. Spinning on Brunson. Brunson playing Pokemon there. Kicks it back up to Josh. Back to Cat for the top of the key three. No good. And Mikhail with the rebound, and he gets the layup in there. So he's talking his shit. You know, talk your shit. You know, as long as that shot is going in, that's when Mikhail Bridges has energy. Okongwu gets it over to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson hop step on the inside. Easy layup. Oh, he blows it off the rim. A little bit too much spice on that. Josh now fouls Mikhail. Mikhail in the mid-range. Mikhail is feeling himself now. He's posting up, throws the ball straight out of bounds, but it will be out on Atlanta. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's sick out there. Right now, I got a little bit of phlegm thing going on. It's not due to any like virus thing. It just has to do with my job, the way that it is there. Shout out to JL. He knows what that's about, man. A lot of smoky environments and stuff, you know. Got a little bit of a protein shake here. It's like a collagen protein with fruit juice, like a fruit punch kind of thing. It's interesting. The collagen protein is not vegan. You know, I never said I was vegan. I'm vegetarian though, lacto-avo vegetarian. So I will eat cheese and eggs. You know what I'm saying? So the collagen protein is kind of like iffy also. You know what I'm saying? Collagen is like a mixture of a bunch of animal shit. But, you know, what can you do, man? Trying to figure out ways to get protein in. Look at the same way I look at eggs. You know, that's how I'm looking at the collagen. You know, so just little things that I just like, you know, just don't even think about it too much. Because the milk and the eggs is kind of OD also. But, you know, I would never be able to get any food in if I didn't have milk and eggs. You know, you're talking about protein shakes with the milk and talking about just egg and cheese sandwiches, you know, breakfast type of stuff, omelets and things of that nature to get the protein in. Definitely weird, man. It's unreal. So Geraldine Kareem says, I got people at my job listening, talking Knicks hate. Yeah. Definitely appreciate everybody that pops in to watch the pod. Especially you guys, man. All you guys that are always in the chat, man. You guys are the ones that keep this channel going, to tell you the truth. You know, shout out to the hat. You know, I've worn this hat a few times, World Peace. We usually wear it for New Year's, or we do a New Year's podcast, or MLK or something like that. World Peace. So look at the side. It's on this side, right? Let me see. That side, that emblem there is actually Ron Artest's emblem. So the World Peace has to do with Ron Artest. That's his branding hat. There, he was selling hats and stuff. It said World Peace, orange and blue. So let me just get one. So I picked it up. It's nothing special about the hat. Just a regular hat, regular embroidering and stuff. Is it just generic? The classics. What's it called? A Yupong, regular Bangladesh Yupong hat. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely from Meta World Peace, from Mr. Ron Artest. Meta World Peace. So yeah, man. When I call him Ron Artest, it's not they're not disrespecting the World Peace thing. His name is World Peace, so you got to respect the guy's name. But Ron is our guy. You know what I'm saying? He's our city guy. So just like we call guys Junior or Junebug or whatever little name that we have for people, Ron Artest is just our name for Ron, that type of thing. That's our pet name for World Peace, man. Because his name is World Peace. That's the government name that he chose for himself. So that's his name. You got to respect it. Yep. So waiting here, long pause here, waiting for the referees to figure something out here. This new age NBA, they keep telling me the game is better, man. But I mean, I don't know why the referee's holding the ball. You just give the guy the ball. Let's play. This halftime, these breaking the action takes too long, man. Right now I'm at 8:42. Man, Trae Young just stops and now he pops. Nope, he misses it. Cat gets the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Full head of steam now. You got to attack them. Brunson, full head of steam, goes right at the rim. Josh was able to get in there and tap that rebound in, baby. So Knicks are up by 4, and that's how we do it. We do it at a frantic pace. Ball movement, pushing the pace, getting on the rebounds, getting on the steals, pushing every rebound, moving the ball, cutting. That's how we win. We don't win playing the bullshit game that we've typically been playing the last month or so. Anyway, Trae Young fakes a pass there, throws an alley-oop to who was that? Clint Capella? No, Okongwu wasn't able to get up high enough for that pass. Brunson has it, gives it over to Mikal. Mikal catch and shoot before he even turned around. He was already shooting it. Sheesh, he missed it. Here comes Jalen Johnson. He's going to try to get all the way inside there. Nice alley-oop to Okongwu. So nice fast break play there by Atlanta. 68-70. So Knicks went on a run. They're starting to mess up. So here comes Atlanta with their little run. Shout out to B. Willis in the place. What's up? We got Nostalgic Nick in the place. So definitely appreciate Nostalgic, man. We got Mikal inside. Nice pass from Brunson. So the Knicks got it rolling right now. Like I said, everything that we're doing now, if you notice, a lot of cutting, a lot of pushing the basketball, a lot of rolling, that type of thing. Not too much one-on-one stuff. A lot of team play. Here comes the Knicks taking advantage of Atlanta, pushing again, making Atlanta get on their heels. I would have liked Brunson to try to blow past that group there, but he slowed it down, though. So now he's posting up Trae. Got a double team. We got the whole team looking at him. Mikal spins, gets baseline here. Turn around, mid-range jump shot, knocks that down. So, Mikal Bridges, he got it going, because of the fast break game now. So now his defense is going to be more aggressive. He plays opposite. The defense don't create offense. The offense creates defense for Mikal. As Trae Young shoots a 3-point shot on him. So he's guarding him. He's got to guard Mikal, and he's got to get offense. So Brunson blows past Dyson and takes the bump and dumps down the mid-range jump shot. Here comes Trae. Nick's got to switch now. Mikal is now guarding Trae. Now OG is. Knicks, they got to do too much. They just call travel on Trae Young. They really call that. But the Knicks went, because there's a lot of switching on both sides. The teams have to communicate now, every time down. So my thing is, man, make the guy guard your guy. Guard your guy. Guard the guy's guarding you. All this switching every single time down, that's how you break the defense down. You break the defense down, because, that's not my man. I gotta switch to guard your man. That's what kills the game too. Anyway, Brunson in and out of dribble with the pink shoes today. He got it slapped out by Dyson. Now he got to switch on Trae. So Trae against Brunson's barbecue chicken, crossing him over there. Trae Young slapping and whapping. Knicks lost the ball there. Only got 3 seconds on the shot clock. Josh Hart got to get it a little closer. He just jumps up to get it up on the rim. Hits the backboard. That should be a 24-second violation. And it is. So Josh is complaining about something. The Knicks tried too hard, man. We have to just get on, just continue continue the manufacturing points thing. I just don't think the Knicks truly have a concept on how they can manufacture points. It works. What we just saw, that little run the Knicks did this whole second half, it was working really well. But I don't think the Knicks really believe that that's how they get points. Because we'll do that, and then out of nowhere we stop doing it. So that's a lot of people's problems there. Brunson, the coaching staff, it's a lot of responsibility there. Hunter now, the ball swinging. Dyson has it. Jab step. He gets inside, and he's about the same height as OG. Dyson Daniels is legit the same height as OG, and he's guarding Brunson at the point guard. Here he goes. Comes around the screen. Cat is moving and screening now. Moving and screening. He gets the ball back. Inside to Josh on the inside. Opposite side. He's begging for a foul. These guys beg for fouls every time down. They need to just play. Josh trying to get back on defense. Number 12, Okongwu, throws it up off the glass. OG can't grab it. Gets the rebound. Mikhail has it. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks got to push. He's slowing it down. Gets it to Cat for the transition three-point shot. Cat is going to try to jam it inside. Okongwu did a good job of stopping the basketball, but they're going to call a foul every single time, man, because Cat is who he is. Nice pass inside from Cat to Josh, but, Cat is the center, so he's the one that's driving and creating the play for somebody that's like 6 inches taller, 6 inches shorter than him, on the inside. Why is Josh at the baseline? Well, that's today's NBA. Here goes OG trying to get the ball in now. OG to Brunson. Brunson has it now. Brunson. Precious is in the game. He sets a screen. Didn't really do a good job there. Brunson had to come back around. Crosses over, spinning. Inside, jab step. Holding that pivot foot tight. Got Deuce is another player in the game now. Precious with the rebound. Precious brings it down. And Dyson Daniels snatches it right out of his hands. Steals leader. Brings the ball up the court now. Crosses over. Precious had him on his heels. Ends up getting a nice, easy layup there. So good move by Dyson, man. You saw that Precious wasn't really paying attention. Got him on his heels, able to cross over and get all the way to the basket. Yeah, so Precious on cardinal sin of rebounding, man, as a big man, is catching it and bringing the ball down below your knees. And what is the reason for that? Dyson Daniels is only an inch shorter than Precious, to tell you the truth. Precious is about 6'8", if that. Dyson is 6'7". OG is legit 6'7". So we got a guy that's guarding a guard. Guarding Brunson for the game, and he's big. He's about as big as our starting power forward, and almost as big as our bench forward. He's definitely bigger than our small forward. Also, he's taller than our small forward. So that's a problem within itself. But we tell our guys we have to play hard. They have to play hard. You're not playing defense. You're not rebounding. Yeah, man. But every single night, we got guys that should not be beating us only simply because most of our team is playing out of position. You know what I'm saying? Okongwu is kind of short for center. He's really a power forward. He's 6'10". They got him listed at 6'10". He doesn't really look it, but he's 6'10". So I give him that. Jalen Johnson, he would be a small forward in any other point in history. He's about 6'9" himself, 6'8", 219. He's averaging a double-double, 20.7 and 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Definitely having a really good year this year. Good basketball player. Trae Young, is what he is. Trae Young, we say what we want to say about Trae Young, but he's averaging 23, 3 rebounds, 11.8 assists. Take a look at Trae Young's stats so far in his career. People get mad when I say this, but look at these numbers. These numbers suggest that he's going to go down as one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game. You know what I'm saying? And oh, come on, Ebro, what the fuck are you talking about? For his career, he's averaging 25 points, 9 assists, 3.6 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Those stats alone is enough for him to have a Hall of Fame career. 25 points per game, 9.7 assists. And that's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons. You know what I'm saying? 7 seasons. He's putting up like some of the best numbers I've ever seen at point guard. Shooting percentages and all of that is not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? But there's players in the NBA that have worse field goal and 3-point percentages than he does. So it's interesting. So there's something wrong with this knob here. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so 1 year he averaged 29, another year he averaged 28. So I mean, the guy scores, bro. So if Trae Young could do this for another 5 years, close to these numbers, then he might break some records. I don't know exactly where he is all time, but he keeps getting these numbers, and he'll be definitely up there as one of the best point guards that ever played the game. Stat wise, he still has time to get some accolades. Anyway, Brunson now has it. He's being guarded by Dyson Daniels. Step back 3-point shot, not the best shot, but he makes it. Step back, it wasn't even a 3-point. Step back 28-footer in the corner. Knocks that down. Score is only 80-77. Knicks gave Atlanta our best shot there. So now Atlanta's trying to get theirs going there. Josh just got a steal. Just a poor play ran by Atlanta. Deuce McBride drives. Knicks were able to get the rebounds. Oh, Josh was able to get the steal there. So the Knicks blew 2 opportunities to score normally. And then Josh was able to get the loose ball steal to get the layup there. Just working hard for these buckets. And still the score is only 82-77. Here comes Atlanta. Dyson around the screen. Crosses over. He's going to go beeline to the basket. He probably should have shot it. Kicks it back out to Hunter for 3. Knocks that down. So Hunter's another player that he killed us the last time we played them. He killed us a lot of times in his career. He's been coming off the bench for them. He's a really good basketball player. 82-80, Atlanta is down by 2. 3:37 as Brunson hits a mid-range jump shot. So this is the Brunson show now. Brunson is doing his thing. 2 back-to-back buckets by Brunson, long 2s. Wow, Atlanta number 12. That's DeAndre Hunter, back-to-back 3s. So the Knicks are trading buckets now, but Atlanta's getting 3s. We're getting 2s, they're getting 3s. 84-80. 3:17. Brunson with the crossover. Another crossover. Look, 4 guys on one side. Nobody cutting. Give it to Josh now. Knicks are swinging. Deuce gets it, drives. Mid-range jump shot. Knocks that down. So here comes Dyson. Dyson is bringing the ball up. Looking. He's 6'7". Comes around the screen there. Now being guarded by Josh. DeAndre Hunter has it. Mid-range jump shot for DeAndre. He misses that. Brunson with the rebound. 86-83, 2:49. Brunson comes across the timeline, in and out, comes around a pressure screen. It's just step back 3-point shot. Not a good shot by Brunson. OG was able to get that offensive rebound. Immediately, Deuce gets the 3-point shot at the corner. He misses it. No need to rush these shots here, man. It goes DeAndre Hunter has it now. DeAndre Hunter is featured in the second unit with these guys. DeAndre Hunter all the way inside. Easy pull-up jump shot in the paint. He blows it. Slapping and whapping. Knicks were able to get the rebound. Deuce has it over to Josh. Josh drives in, left-handed layup, and it's good. That makes it 88-83, and Atlanta needs to talk it over. Atlanta got to talk it over because they can't manufacture points the way that they need to. They blew a couple easy layups, and the Knicks were able to capitalize on the other end after those misses, man. So that's what's happening with the Knicks, just capitalizing on mistakes. We outclassed them, to tell you the truth, guys. We outclassed this team, but it really depends on how we're running the game, how we're looking at the game, how we're like dictating our pace, dictating how we get our buckets and things of that nature. That's what determines who's going to win this game. Atlanta, they've been doing that for the most part, at least through 2 quarters. This third quarter, I believe the Knicks are up. So let me get Trey up out of here. Let's take a look at the quarter summary here. So Knicks 34-21. So the Knicks are handily taking over this third quarter. So 34-21. It's going to be a good game so far. It's a good game so far. It should be a good game down the stretch here. This is Halftime to Crunch Time, guys. Halftime to Crunch Time. The one and only. There's no other show called Halftime to Crunch Time in all of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Start with the halftime show. Then we follow the game all the way until the end of the game. And then we get really busy with the Crunch Time stuff. Hopefully we got a good game going where we can actually concentrate on the game. And hopefully it's not too much of my shenanigans when I'm talking about a bunch of other stuff outside of basketball. So, it is what it is. It's very hot, man. I know it was cold the last couple of days. I don't think it's as cold as it was. But the building I'm living in, man, the heat is so good in this building. You know what I'm saying? So, it's really, really hot in the building right now. I woke up to a nosebleed. That's how hot it was. Precious and Clint Capella kind of look similar, man. They have a similar look to them. Anyway, wow, is that a Congo? We just threw up a 3-point shot? Is that number 12? Who the hell is number 12 that just shot that? Was that a Congo? No, that was DeAndre Hunter. So Atlanta is kind of confused out there. They're trying to make their point known to the referees. 88-83. So it looks like they got a technical foul here by Dyson Daniels. He's going crazy, arguing with the refs. So the referees look, not the referee, the coach of Atlanta, he's looking down the bench trying to see what they're going to do. So Dyson Daniels is a little upset here. He jumped in there. He's complaining about the pushing and shoving on the rebounds and stuff. And then the referee called out of bounds, and he said that it was out on the Knicks, but the referees called out on him. So he's a little frustrated. Guys are allowed to get their shit off. But my thing is, you're not getting your call. That doesn't mean that you stop the game. You're supposed to continue the game. Keep the game. Don't lose sight of what's happening out there. Yeah, man. So Brunson round across the timeline, 155. Josh Hart has it now, top of the key, looking. Got Shamit's back in the game. Nick's got a small lineup out there. Precious, the biggest player. Brunson has it around the pressure screen. Fadeaway, long 2-point shot. And he knocks that down. 91-83. Excuse me. All right, so Precious is our center. Looks like Josh is the power forward. IQ is the wing, I guess, or Shamit is the wing. Lord have mercy. They have size on us. Yeah, that's a janky lineup we got out there. We have Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims only plays when Cat is out. It's crazy, man. We have Jericho Sims. We could totally use Jericho Sims' size in a game like today. Clint Capella gets it over to Trey. Trey, top of the key, inside to Hunter. Hunter drove, and he gets fouled by Precious. So Precious, I think got 2 back-to-back fouls there. 120 in the third, 91-83. Knicks are up. Yeah, man. I got the echo chamber thing going on, man. Sinus, I got a little bit of sinus issue. Got the echo chamber going on, from the congestion. DeAndre Hunter has it. Shamit is slapping him again. Like he's just slapping and whapping. Referees are not consistent on how they call things. DeAndre Hunter's abusing him. All the way inside there, still was able to get that shot off and knock it with the dotted line. He puts down, said that Shamit was little. Shamit was whacking him, though. Brunson, mid-range, though, stops the dribble. Back out to Precious. Gives it to Deuce. Deuce has it now. Comes around the Precious screen. Pulls up the jump shot. In and out. Here comes Atlanta. Got Jalen Johnson. Over to Trey. Trey right-hand side. Wow, nice give and go there by Jalen Johnson. I really love the way Jalen Johnson plays, man. He gave the ball to Trey. Trey stood there, and Jalen Johnson kept going, and Trey gave it back to him. Almost got a layup, but the Atlanta was able to get the offensive rebound. Steal by Atlanta. Dyson Daniels started that off inside to Jalen Johnson. He didn't finish it. Jalen Johnson gets his own rebound and lays it up. I'm a fan of Jalen Johnson, man. It almost sounds like I'm a fan of him. Just the way that he plays, man. Kind of cheering for him. Sounds like I cheered for him just now. I was kind of upset that he didn't get the shot, huh? That is a dark place, man. That is a dark place to be right there. Quietly cheering for another player on another team. Lord have mercy. Jalen in and out dribble now. 7 seconds on the game clock here. So there's a 2-second differential. Brunson gets the shot off, he's going to get free throws. So 3.1 seconds on the shot clock. Is he going to get free throws or just going to be a dead ball there? Oh, no, it's going to be a shooting foul. Should be a shooting foul. Yep, so Brunson's going to get 3. So 5 seconds on the game clock here in the third quarter. So Dyson is definitely frustrated. He's trying not to get that second technical. 91-89. Brunson free throws is coming up. First one's up. Knocks that down. He got the good pink shoes on today. So Dyson Daniels leads the NBA with 3.1 steals. Who are the only 3 players in NBA to have averaged 3 steals in multiple seasons? Alvin Robinson, I mentioned him earlier. John Stockton and Michael Ray. Yep. So those are only players that did that. Like I said, this guy Alvin Robinson did it 5 times in the NBA, over three steals per game. That's incredible. So I did mention that earlier on. If you guys were watching that point, Alvin Robinson. Yeah, Stockton was the other obvious one, and Michael Ray is the other one. So Michael Ray, like they say that he got banned from the NBA due to drugs and stuff. But not for nothing, he was getting up in age where his career would have been close to over anyway. I think Michael Ray might have played until he was like 29 in the NBA. He started late. I think he started at 22, and then he finished his career at 29 or something like that. He got banned from the NBA. But how much more years was he going to play? Take a look at Michael Ray Richardson. Michael Ray Richardson. So there he goes there, former Knick. Michael Ray Richardson as Dyson Daniels all the way to the basket, and he blows that. So he's going to start the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at his steals. So they said he did it twice, I believe. Yep, he did it later in his career at age 29, and then he did it early in his career at age 24. So he played from 23 to 30. So he really only had 7 years. He got suspended into his 31 season. So the year before that, he averaged 15, 7, and 5. So he's still, his minutes were going down, though. He was 38 minutes 1 year. First year with the Nets, he averaged 26 minutes. So his minutes were basically 32 minutes per game in his career. He had 40, 37 a couple times early on in his Knicks career. But, with Golden State, with New Jersey, the numbers were definitely lower. He went back up to 38 in his year 29 when he made the All-Star team. Yeah. So, he was getting towards the end of his career. How many more years was he going to have, Back in those days, guys didn't play until they were 40. There were guys that did, so let me not say that. There were guys that did play that late in their career. So he probably could have played probably another 4 years at this level, maybe, possibly. Could have played another 4 years at that high level. It's interesting. He's one of the greats, definitely. Michael Ray Richardson. Unbelievable. Yeah, man. So I believe he was traded for Bernard King, if I'm not mistaken, or just like that was the transition year. It was Michael Ray and then Bernard King came right after that, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say that they were traded for each other. Maybe in the off season. Maybe the year after that. I don't know. That's something to dig down the rabbit hole when you get a chance. Yeah, but 94 to 89, Knicks are taking care of business starting the fourth quarter. 40 points in that fourth quarter, as you can see, 40 to 27. 94 to 89 is the score. Colin Gould's been playing good. Not really any blocks, but he did a couple of good moves today that I noticed. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. You got Trae Young with 23, 5 and 3. Off the bench, you got DeAndre Hunter that's been cooking us a little bit. Not really doing anything else but score. Clint Capella's been playing pretty good off the bench. And what's the other guy? Dyson Daniels today. Dyson Daniels for steals today. He only has 2 steals so far. Only 2 for him is a lot. 10, 2 steals. Like I said, 3 rebounds. Good basketball player. Jalen Johnson, 9, 8 and 3. Methodical kind of game, but he's good. So it's a good basketball game, man. The Knicks have got to remember that this is a team game. You got to get the cutting and going in. They got to push the pace. You can't get too much of that Jalen Brunson ball. Here goes DeAndre Hunter now. Comes around the screen. Shamit's guarding him. It's barbecue chicken for him. Spinning the lane. Easy jump shot there. Because Shamit is I believe Hunter is about 6'8", 6'9". Shamit is like 6'4", 6'5". And long arms, so it's like no match there for Shamit. Shamit's a good defender, though. Cat gets it, fakes a 3, drives, picks up the dribble now. You got Deuce going around him. Back out to Cam. Cam is in the game. Comes around a Cat screen. Finds Cat wide open. Cat flicks it. No good off the front rim. Standing there watching. Deuce gets the rebound. He goes Cameron Payne for a top of the key 3. No good. Precious and Cat is in the game together. So I like to see this combination. Trae Young. Being guarded by Deuce. Beats him around the screen there. Deuce picks him back up. Press guarding Jalen Johnson back to Hunter. Hunter has been cooking. Hits another 3-point shot. So DeAndre Hunter got a lot of confidence right now. They got Shamit guarding him. Shamit can't guard him. And those eyes are like big. He got crazy eyes, bro. He goes Deuce, changing direction, spins back out to Shamit. No. Yep, the Shamit. Shamit on the drive. He gets cracked, but they're gonna call a foul. He's wearing some lemon sneakers there, looking like sweets, Peeps. They look like Peeps. The marshmallow candy, looking like Peeps out there. So yeah, man. Yeah, I would like to hit the gym, man, after we finish this game. Right now, it's starting to get dark and stuff, so I should have been one out there to clean the ice off my car. So I don't know what I'd be thinking, but I definitely gotta clean the ice off my car, get the car warmed up for tomorrow, back to work. So probably gonna try to hit the gym. Gotta give me some soda, man. I haven't had soda all day. I'm a soda drinking motherfucker. Shout out to Just Zeus. He said, "Wow, they have us playing the Hawks on MLK." Yeah, man. At least we're not playing the Spurs. Shout out to Marcus Camby. Marcus Camby wanted to take out my man from the San Antonio Spurs. So not for nothing, the dude from the San Antonio Spurs is also end up being the Atlanta Hawks GM. And he's had a lot of history of saying racist things and stuff like that, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So no telling what he said to Marcus Camby. I can't think of dude's name. Wolf is in my head. I don't think Wolf is his name. Anyway, Cam comes around the screen, finds Cat top of the key, looking, finds it cutting Precious. Took him long enough. Precious gets up quick on that rim. Is Atlanta looking like they need to call a timeout? Are they calling a timeout? Yes, they are. Atlanta is calling a timeout. Nope, they're not calling a timeout. What's going on here? Nice cut, though. Cat does a good job of passing, finding cutters, but guys have got to cut. It's becoming telegraphical, They're definitely telegraphing these calls now. I mean, these passes. Whenever Cat gets the ball. So did they count that? I really don't know what happened there. Cat has it again in the same spot. Cat gets a screen, sidesteps. He's looking, kicks it out to Precious again. Top of the key. Free throw line extended. He's stuck nowhere. Gives it a deuce. Deuce with a high arcing jump shot. He knocks that down. Mid-range jump shot. 99-94. Knicks are just, I think they're better than Atlanta. But we got to see. 99-94. Trae Young picks up his dribble, turns around, fires 27 back to Trae Young. Top of the key, being guarded by Precious now. That's a mismatch is what they say. Cross-court pass now to Hunter in the corner. He misses that three. Precious there is everywhere right now. Gets the rebound. Cam, 99-94, looking at Tom Thibodeau for instruction. Finds Cat, fakes the three. Drives around, bumps. Can't finish. Shit. Somebody that's supposed to be known for posting up can't finish on the inside. So neither team is shooting good now. Kongu just threw up a bullshit shot. Atlanta was able to get the offensive rebound, gets to number 13. They missed another shot. So they're going to say over the back. Somebody's over the back. So over the back on OG probably. So we'll be Atlanta ball. 99-94. Woo! I'm yawning like crazy. I need some caffeine, bro. I had 2 cups of coffee today. Usually, I drink a lot of soda. I got to tell you that, man. That freaking artificial sweetness is up my ass, man, to tell you the truth. So Knicks making substitutions now. I think Josh Hart is back in the game. Is he? Nope. Yep, Josh Hart is back in. Something happened there. Turnover. I think it was out of bounds. Good defense by the Knicks. So Kesh trying to get the inbounds pass from the referee. Ends up losing it. The eye roll was everything just now. Cameron Payne barely gets across the timeline. He had enough time though. Cam comes across a Cat screen, pulls up for 3, and knocks it down. Cameron Payne has definitely been working, boy. Super hype. Got the crowd involved. Got the players involved. Good that the referee didn't pay him any mind because the young lady referee looked like she was going to give him a technical foul. Here he goes coming across the screen. Gets into space. He pulls up for 3. He does get the 3. He gets fouled. He's complaining, but he's getting himself popped up. But as you can see, the female ref looked like she was going to call a technical on him. But you can see that he's just kind of getting loose. So I think she did call a technical foul. Yeah, she did call a technical foul on him. He wasn't yelling at her. He was just getting himself hype. So he's trying to explain his case. So listen, I wasn't yelling at you, sweetheart. I'm trying to get myself up. Whatever. So I get it. Cameron Payne is definitely a hype player. Here goes the free throw on the foul. Knocks that down. So 103-95. Dyson Daniels comes across the timeline. 6'7", kind of a point guardish. Just drives in nice and easy. Inside to Okongwu. Okongwu lays it up. Good play by Dyson. Dyson's been able to get into the paint whenever he wanted. Nothing, out of the ordinary with that type of play, but he's able to get where he wants. Cat working hard with a bullshit shot at the rim there. You turn around. I don't even know what kind of shot that was. But Fat Jules said he's the greatest center he's ever seen play. Lord have mercy. Congo gives it over to number 27, jab step. And he's moving really fast to nowhere. Josh Hart ends up with the rebound. He's pushing it. Finds OG on the drive. Gets baseline there. Can't finish either. But they're going to call a foul on the floor. Yeah. Oh, they're going to give him free throws. They're giving him free throws? Yep. OG is going to the free throw line. Yeah, so I don't know. Guys talk a lot of shit. Fat Joe's always got the camera in his face, always got a microphone in his face too. He said that Cat was one of the best players he's ever seen. One of the best big man he's ever seen. Yeah, he had 18 moves, 20 moves. I don't know what games he's been watching, but the cat doesn't have many moves. He drives to the basket and he just flicks it up there. He just throws it up. A lot of the times he misses it on these little flick shots that he throws. He's not a good finisher. OG knocks down the free throw, so OG's been holding down pretty good. He's never available. He's always hurt. But this year he's been holding on pretty good for the Knicks. Crossover on Dyson Daniels. Very, very vanilla game there. Brunson got away with a little forearm. Back to Dyson. Dyson in and out now. Ooh, crossover on him. Right hand shot no good off the rim. Kongu, no, that's Clint Capella. He's able to lay it up. So I don't know if they're going to call and one or just a foul on the floor. But Clint Capella's going to get some free throws. Adios mio. Hopefully you guys can hear, because I don't know what's going on with these headphones, but definitely I can't hear. I can't hear on my end. So if you guys can hear, that's good. But on my end, I can't hear. So I don't turn up my headphones, see if that changes anything. Turn up my headphones so I can hear myself a little bit better. Sheesh. So anyway, we got Brunson on top of the key now. Comes around Dyson Daniels inside. Outside to OG. Elbow three-point shot, no good. Dyson with the rebound, 6'7". Pushes it up, gives it over 13. Catch and shoot. That's Bogan, I believe. Rebound again by OG to Josh. Josh comes across the timeline. Got two defenders facing him. Cat has it now. Clint Capella, arms reach. Finds a wide open Brunson. So Dyson Daniels was not paying attention to the baseline. Got Brunson back door. Good pass by Cat. Number 13 crossed over back to Daniels. Daniels, actually, he wanted to shoot the three. He didn't. In and out. Drives. Spins. In the lane. Dumps it inside to Clint. And they're going to say a charging foul there. Brunson definitely flopping there a little bit. A little bit of a flop by Brunson. He's laughing about it. He definitely did a little flop there. So looking at generation, what you saying, buddy? Said if this dude Towns try that dumbass left-handed layup, I'm gonna try to throw something at the TV. Please don't do that. I know TVs are cheap now, you know what I'm saying? But no need to be breaking TVs over the Knicks, man. The Knicks are a very frustrating club. Why am I yawning? Shout out to Josh Hart, man. Not Josh Hart. Shout out to Fat Joe. Wish I could cue that clip where he was saying that Towns is like the best center he's ever seen. It's crazy, bro. That's a disrespect for all the players that Fat Joe's ever seen play in the NBA. Ewing alone, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the exact quote, but I know he says something to that effect. Let me see if I can find it here. Fat Joe Towns. Yeah, Cat is the best offensive big man ever, he said. He said that on what's the name show. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So let me take that off because YouTube be hating, bro. So I just Cat is the best offensive big man ever. So you can find that on YouTube. That's 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony. Fat Joe literally said that Cat was the best offensive big man ever. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. Not everybody's cut out to be a basketball analyst, guys. You know what I'm saying? Just because they've seen games or just because they were there doesn't mean they know what they were looking at. Cat is atrocious finishing at the rim. He is atrocious. Yeah, he keeps attempting it and missing it. Bro, shoot your three and lead the layups to Brunson. I believe that, yep. But not for nothing, man. It would be nice to get to dump the ball down to Cat to get some easy scores. But he can't score. Our best finishers are Josh and Brunson. OG can't finish. You know, Mikhail's a decent finisher also, going to the basket. He's a better finisher than Cat and OG. I know that. That's a shame. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of our problems right there. Julian Bloom is here. He says, Fat Joe is a piece of doo-doo. How you ice out Mikhail after he's hot? Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't want to say Fat Joe's a piece of doo-doo because I don't want nobody pulling up on me and talking about, hey, man, you know, watch your mouth. Okay, whatever. That I definitely don't want no parts of. You know, shout out to Victor Cruz from the Giants. You got Rick Pitino there from St. John's, you know. I can't believe he's coaching St. John's. It's kind of like too little too late. I know he coached the Knicks at one point, you know, in the 80s, late 80s. He coached the Knicks in his younger days. Now he's back in the Garden coaching St. John's, trying to make St. John's a powerhouse again. Yeah, happy MLK Day. So, yeah, I was talking about MLK in the beginning of the pod. I was just watching the numbers go down as I was talking about MLK. But, yeah, man, this, you know, there's a little bit – the racism is different now. You know, it's definitely different. You know, like we don't need a I have a dream speech anymore. But the ignorance there is just not just white people and black people. You know, it's like other races also. You know, like I said, me living in Queens in this neighborhood for like 12 years or so, 12, 13 years maybe. You know, and you know, people looking at me like I'm some kind of like derelict, and I'm the one that's been living here longer than most people. He goes, Deuce is driving. 107 to 100. Knicks seem to be in the driver's seat now. Deuce gets it to Cat. Cat just launches the three right in front of Capella. Knocks that down. So that brings the lead up to 10. That's on 110 to 100. You got Jalen Johnson top of the key. Atlanta got nothing going. Jalen driving on OG. Gives it over to Hunter. Hunter has it now. Being guarded by Josh. Sidesteps him. Goes baseline. He loses the ball. OG got a hand on it. It's out of bounds. Should be a Atlanta ball. He said Cat finishes in the clutch, though. I don't know about that. You know, I don't know about those drives to the basket. He has to have a beeline to the basket in order to score. Those little shots where he's throwing up those floaters, those things are like, Jesus, take the wheel. Please let those goals go in. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like a systematic type of thing where he's like making a move and putting up a solid shot. A lot of these shots, like I said, are off balance, one-handed floaters to God. You know what I'm saying? Touch shots. Towns with a steal right on cue. It goes all the way to the basket, and he gets blocked by Clint Capella. And Towns is always arguing about a foul, man. He really needs to stop it. Like Josh Hart got his hands in the air. They are always arguing about a foul every single time. It's annoying. That's a good steal there by Josh. Josh was the one that got the steal. So they're arguing too much about calls every fucking time, man. It's annoying. Brunson to Cat, back to Brunson, and the foul was called. So they get their foul. They keep complaining about fouls, and they got another foul. So, I mean, you know, I don't think the Knicks are ever being cheated for fouls. You know, all year, I don't think we've been cheated not once. You know, you can make an argument almost every game whether or not they get cheated or not, but I don't never complain about fouls, man, like that. Last year it was ridiculous. Last year we was getting embarrassed by that. Mikal Bridges give and go there for OJ. No good. Here comes Atlanta. I sense a break coming. Yep. Number 27 gets the little alley-oop kind of layup there. So that cuts the lead to 8. I also sense an Atlanta Hawks run here. So Knicks got to hold on. If Atlanta's going to go on a run, now's the time to do it. Knicks definitely got to hold on right now. Brunson now trying to eat some clock. 15 seconds. Takes a screen from Cat. Cat up another, top of the key now. He's been guarded by Trey. He needs to drive to the basket. Easily stripped. And look, he's complaining about a foul every single time. Every single time he drives, every single time. Now he's doing this shit, like complaining about the fouls. And then did they give him a technical? They should give him a technical. They should give him a technical. Look on the drive. Look who's in front of you. Trey Young, foul. Okay. He drove to the thing. So what more did he want? He was going to get the foul. Look at him. Look at him complaining. Look at him complaining. He's slapping his hand there. So if Atlanta gets a technical foul there. They already called the foul. You got your foul. So what more was Cat asking for? Was he asking for a flagrant foul from Atlanta? How, like, you can't get a double foul? If you get called, if they give you a foul call, they're not going to give you another one. You know, so what was he expecting? A shooting foul there? I just don't understand what the argument was. If a foul was already called, like, what are you expecting? Like, what was Cat expecting with that argument to the referee where he had to do like this just now? I don't understand what the point of that was. Anyway, Trey Young crosses over, fades to the corner there, throws it up. Good play. Kicks it out to Hunter. Hunter gets it. Three-point shot, no good. Cat scoops up the rebound. So Cat got a little energy on him now. Knicks got to get it across. Brunson always straddles that line. Here we go, top of the key. 4 minutes now. 4 minutes, Knicks are up by 9. Brunson holding it. We need a daggers type of shot. Mikhail on the inside ends up being a turnover. Here comes Hunter. Hunter crosses over, gets over to Trey. Trey misses the transition three. Not the best shot. They didn't really need those home run shots there. They kind of needed to hold on to the ball and try to get a quality basket. But the Knicks are going to do that. We're going to hold it. Get something quality. Mikhail comes out. They got a switch. Got a double team showing there. Cat has it. Almost a turnover by the Knicks there. Cat catch and shoot now. Back rim, no good. Here comes Atlanta. Trey comes across the timeline looking. Slow, methodical. Goes right. Drives all the way inside. Gets a layup. Nope, no good. Clint Capella with the rebound. Out to Dyson Daniel. Over to 27. Finds it. Trey in the corner. Trey step back, crossover, get his bag going. He gets bumped out there. And what do they call? Travel. I believe they call it travel. Wow. So, Trey Young was trying to get the same call that Brunson gets, trying to jump up in the air and get the bump. Referee didn't call it. Nice move there in the corner. Jump in the air, try to jump into the player, didn't get the foul call, and then the ball comes into his hand, and that's an easy travel. So that's weird. That's a call that these players usually get. He didn't get it that time. So here goes another technical foul here. So, this game is kind of like falling apart here at the end. So that's good for the Knicks. Because the Knicks have the lead, Atlanta's falling apart. The Knicks are kind of falling apart too, but there's no change in the scoreboard. They say the ball don't lie. I believe this guy Brunson did not make the free throw. Too much complaining about the refs. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, he got fouled, right? So he did get fouled. The referee did blow the whistle. So what's the point of turning around, yelling at the referee, slapping his hands? If they did call the foul, they did call the foul. So what was he expecting? I just don't understand. Brunson on a drive, super strong, still was able to get that ball on the rim. Did not score. Here comes Atlanta. Jalen Johnson going against Brunson. He just shoves him out the way. Goes up for the two-handed jam. Referees did not blow the whistle. So that could have went both ways there because, Jalen Johnson legit, tried to knock down Brunson. But Brunson was moving, I'm going to say. Brunson was moving. 112 to 105. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Still enough time for this game to implode. And we definitely don't need that. That's Dyson now. Dyson is guarding Brunson top of the key. Over to Josh. Josh inside to OG. OG right underneath the basket. Blows the layup, but he gets fouled. So, like I said, these are these type of things where the Knicks are complaining about fouls, but we are getting fouls. Just now, they just fouled OG underneath the basket just now. So I don't know who called a timeout there. It looks like Atlanta called a timeout, but I didn't think you could call a timeout if you don't have possession. But whatever, man. Sometimes I think I know basketball, other times I don't. He goes, he says, I hope they don't chant F Trey. Yeah, man, fuck that dude. The F Trey Young shit is like played out. But it's like when you look at certain fans that say it, like if you go to the Garden or if you go anywhere, you could be anywhere. You could be at a freaking Drake concert and somebody's yelling "fuck Trey Young." It's like weird. You know, like I think they did it at the J. Cole concert. Fuck Trey Young. Like, why are you saying fuck Trey Young? He's not even there. It's weird. But that's just one of those things in pop culture today. That's like a pop culture phenomenon type of thing now. It's more about like being involved in the viral moment than actually having any, I don't know, having any like respect for yourself. Fuck, man, having no respect for yourself. It's more about the viral moment. Like Julian is saying there, don't give him power. Why are you giving this no-name guy power? Just like Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller, the choke game. Well, we won that series. So why are we still talking about that for all these years? Remember when he scored 8 points in 8 seconds? Yeah, okay, sounds good. But they lost that series. So whatever he did, it didn't do anything. But, it helped them win that game, but they lost the series. So what the hell? That when they did beat us, they don't even talk about that. They don't even talk about when Indiana did beat us in advance. Nobody talks about that, but they keep talking about the damn choke game. So, it's just weird, man. People are fucking weird. A lot of players on the Knicks look uninterested, man. I'm uninterested. It's like this after last year was like probably like the best team. Last year was definitely like the best year for Knicks basketball, man. One of the best years that we've had in a while, man. I forgot to hit Do Not Disturb. So, last year was great. This year, not so much, man. This year has been a very annoying, just the way that we play. The way that we play is not a fun style to play, I'm not really going for any of our players. I like Cat, Cat is good, OG. I like all of our players, to tell you the truth. I like all of them, but none of them are moving me. It's not like, oh, yeah, like Anthony Mason. Nah, but people talk about these players as if they're on the same level as these guys. I know Brunson is, maybe Josh Hart, you know what I'm saying? But, guys like OG McHale, some of these guys, these guys are not on those levels, but people, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's like that viral thing. Everybody wants to be involved in the moment. How dare you say anything about OG? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Like, how dare you say anything about McHale? Like, okay, but, these guys weren't drafted by the Knicks, so it's like, where is that all that false love coming from? I just don't understand. So, got some back and forth going here. 2 minutes now. At the 2 minute warning, I see 114 and 107. I'm at 217. Let me see if I can get a little closer here. So, Knicks got a steal, but Atlanta gets it back. DeAndre Hunter all the way to the basket. Nice, tall, 6'8" wing. He's a good basketball player. Would love to get him on the Knicks, man. DeAndre Hunter. Got Brunson trying to get it across the timeline. Excuse me, guys. Brunson, Dyson Daniels guarding him tight. McHale coming over to set the screen. They got him on the switch. So Trey Young and Dyson there. Trey Young got lost. They tried to throw the ball inside to OG there. The Cat kind of missed it. Josh was able to recover it, but they're going to call a foul on Atlanta. Josh is upset at the ref about something. Number 39 had to eat that. Got his hands on his hips. Yeah. Here goes a young lady underneath the basket, looking to get the ball to Brunson. Brunson has it now underneath the basket in the corner. McHale has it. Takes a screen from Towns. Gets to the foul line extended. Jump shot is good. So that's 107 to 116. Knicks got the commanding lead right now. Atlanta trying to take advantage of the fast break there. Just threw it out of bounds. I think it's out on the Knicks. 116 to 107. It's a commanding lead now. So Atlanta, they right at this point now with 1 minute and 33 seconds, they kind of need some. They need to stop the clock. That's one. They need to get some and ones. They need to get some threes. Get some free throws. Those type of things. They need the ball. They need the time to stop on the clock. So if they can get a three right away, that's good. If they can get a shot and a foul right away, that's good. So that's what they're thinking right now. Atlanta underneath the basket kicks it out to 17. Trey fakes a three. He drives to the basket. Up and under. No good. Out of bounds. It should be Knicks ball. So that was it. They had to score there. Atlanta needed to score in order to keep that the hope alive, keep hope alive. You know, here on MLK Day, 116 to 107. So I'm not going to front. I thought the Knicks were going to lose tonight, as yeah, Dyson Daniels tried to get a steal. Dyson Daniels is definitely a feisty dude. Definitely like him. He got fouled out. Definitely played really good today, man. Tip your hat off to the kid. Got no malice. Got no malice on any of these guys. Nice young players. He's 5 for 7 today. I thought he played point good when Trey Young was out. He finished with 10, 4, 3, and 3. He did get his 3 steals today. Trey Young with 25. You got Okongwu with 14 and 9. Jalen Johnson with a double-double, 11 and 12. Off the bench, they got DeAndre Hunter with 21 and Clint Capella with 12. And 12 and 9, almost a double-double off the bench in 20 minutes. So, Atlanta got their shit off. But as far as the Knicks, Brunson set the table with 34. Towns only had 11, 7, and 8. OG with 8 and 8, almost a double-double. We got Mikal Bridges with 26, which is a big output for him. OG, 8 and 8 as well. Off the bench, we got some good bench contribution, 9, 9. It's going to be 9 and 10 there for Miles and Payne. 2 points for Precious, but he does have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. 10-point lead here with Atlanta. So the game is over, man. Got a minute left. Trying to cut it inside there. It looks like it will be Atlanta ball. So, Atlanta needs to get points up in a hurry. They have a minute left. So they have to get points up in a hurry, but they're doing a lot of manufacturing. Too much dribbling and stuff like that. Atlanta trying to get the ball in bounds. Finds a cutting Hunter. Throws it off the glass there. And they're going to say foul. Should be Atlanta ball again. Oh, there you go. Smeo. A little bit tired, guys. As I'm looking, the sun is completely gone, man. I don't know why I didn't try to clear the car off a little earlier. So I'm gonna go out there now and try to warm the car up. I should have been did that, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do once I get out there. I haven't been out there in like 2 days, so definitely got to fight that ice a little bit to see if I can melt some of that stuff off before tomorrow, because I can't be out there, on my way to work trying to get the ice off my car. Shout out to Lonely Satellite. He just subscribed. Yeah, so definitely appreciate the subscribers. Subscriber count has been going up a little bit because I did have a video where I did that trade talk. So I ended up getting over 1,000 views on that video. So I just got to put videos out. I haven't really been putting out any Nick content videos. Really just been doing watch along videos and stuff. So just trying to keep the channel open with these little videos. But I definitely have an opinion on certain things, So I was talking with Generation JL. He gave me some ideas and stuff that I should look to do. I'm also looking for people to pop up on the channel from time to time. Generation, you might see him. Like I said, I mentioned Julian Bloom. I Am Jarrell used to be on the show a couple times. I think Cully was on the show once or twice. You got Kareem Grant was on the show before. So quite a few of you have actually been a part of the channel throughout the years and stuff, man. So I gotta get used to open the channel back up, and just devoting more time to the content outside of just the games and stuff. I know weekly we do the Knicks nightcap on the Nick of Time show, but that show is kind of weird because all of us work, So the reason why we didn't do a show last time is because we were supposed to start at 8, but this guy Phil Porto had dropped his kids off at the airport, so he was rushing home to do the podcast, and then Apollo was working too, so like everybody's like we all rushing to try to get there for 8 o'clock to do that show, and then while I'm waiting for these guys to get themselves together, because now we were talking about maybe doing it at 9 or something, and during that time my kids end up getting in trouble, so all hell broke loose in the house, so I couldn't really get myself together to do the pod. So if they started the pod, I probably would have jumped in a little later. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's definitely hard to find time to do stuff, man. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that particular show, because we've been MIA quite a few times already. Due to the holidays at first, really, but really it's due to scheduling. Even Phil, it's Phil's show, but Phil be late to his own show. You know what I'm saying? So, it's something that we're doing. So it's something that's actively going to be changing as time goes on and stuff. But yeah, man, that's the Nick of Time show, the Knicks nightcap show that we've been doing. Outside of that, this channel, like I said, I have some ideas that I would like to do. It's about finding the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, come on, man, you got to get out there, just put the stuff out." I get it, man, but sometimes I just don't have it. I just don't have it in me to do it. I could get up there and just get the content popping, but if I can't get my spirit the way that it needs to be, to get out of here and pump up the good content, then what's the point? So like I said, I would like to. So there's some ideas that I have or whatever. So we'll see what we can do to make good on those things, man. So anyway, once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. These are my guys. Got Julian Bloom. He said he felt Josh Hart won this game for us. Yeah. Him and Brunson is definitely our rocks out there. Today, Josh Hart, 14, 9, and 5. Always close to getting a triple-double now every single game, Josh Hart. Outside of those two guys, Mikal Bridges has it going. He's 12 for 17. How often is he going to do that? So he has to be red hot in order for him to really give us anything, Mikal Bridges. OG was off today, so, it's going to happen. If four guys have it going, one guy's going to be off. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that all of us are scoring. If everybody's scoring, then we're going to get 140. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to do that every night, though, to tell you the truth. We just have to move the ball, but the Knicks keep forgetting how to play. That third quarter saved us 40-27, 25-21 in the fourth quarter. But if we didn't get 40-27, then this game would have been a lot closer, and we might have lost the game. So anyway, shout out to the Knicks. Love the team. Shout out to Kareem Grant in the place. Shout out to Generation JL. Yeah, man. So we'll see what happens, man, as time goes on. But anyway, this is the show. Got world peace on the hat. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. You know it. Thank you guys for the subscribers, and look out for more content coming on the channel. I believe we play back to back. We play back to back. So tomorrow, who do we play? Knicks schedule. We play the Nets. We play the Nets back to back. So I'm actually working out of Brooklyn next week. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can get to that game. I'm gonna play that game where I'm gonna wait till the last second to see if I can get a cheaper ticket. That's what I'm gonna do, because right now you can actually get tickets to the Nets game for $50 if you want to sit up top. But I'm trying to see if I can sneak a little bit closer to the floor for that for tomorrow, man. So we'll see what happens, man. So I might not be available for this game because I'll be at the game. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. I got a little extra bread. I haven't been to a Knicks game in a while, and the Nets tickets are cheaper, like I said. So I'll see if I can get myself into the game there today. If I decide to get tickets or whatever, I'll definitely hit you up, Generation, if you're available. I'll probably hit my sister up too, see if anybody wants to go. But I'm thinking about just sneaking in the last second. Going on one of these apps and waiting to see if the tickets drop a little bit lower. If they drop lower, then I'm gonna just pop on one of these tickets, man, and get in there. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. It's your boy Eru. Will be out of here. Enjoy the outro. I gotta get to fixing that outro video, man. So I'm definitely gotta update that outro video. So look forward to that, man. So I'll do like a debut, on when I drop it, man. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place, cause he is for the team, man. He They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's